Okay, so I found the baby separated from its mom. It branched off on its own, but it's just lying here. So I think in order for it to thrive, it needs to grow some roots and um and learn how to survive on its own. So I guess it's just like people, you have a baby and then they have to separate from you. There's the umbilical cord, and they got to learn how to stand on their own for the rest of their life. So let me go ahead and give her its version of breast milk. So I'm just gonna put it in this water, and if any experts out there want to give me some more advice, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in here. Okay, I don't know, I may have to get a bigger one, and just give it an opportunity to be nurtured and grow some roots. So that's all I got on that. And because there's like, I don't know, what do you think? It's like babies on babies or something. I don't know, I think there's a lot going on here. So this is all new for me, so we're gonna see what happens and go from there. So if you know more about plants and how to do things, like my goal is once they get some roots, I will be able to plant them in dirt. So it's like the baby crawling, or the baby, they learn how to be on their belly, they learn how to lift their head, they learn how to get on their knees, they learn how to eventually scoot and then crawl and then eventually stand on their own. So that is so much the example of life. Yeah, so here I am in the raw, no makeup on anything, but that is so much, as I was saying, like life. Like you go through so many stages in life, from your experience as a child. The sun's in my eyes. um you know Babies, gotta make sure. I know you see that brown leaf, and guys, tell me this, am I supposed to break them? I do. But this is a plant, I cannot tell you how old this plant is. This plant is old. I've had this plant, I'm going to tell you the year. I have to look it up because I got this plant as a result of a tragedy, and it's been thriving. One of our unfortunate karate students died suddenly, and we got them the peace lilies, and then we took some home with us, and as a memory for him. And this thing just thrives. It thrives. I can be gone for a week, I can be gone for 2 weeks or whatever. This thing just thrives. So yeah, I'm not an expert. It's just that I am a very nurturing person. So I do the best I can with the things I don't know about. But if I don't know anything, I know how to love. So we have to love on ourselves first. And then, that just spills over into who we are. So as I was saying, we got our little baby now. So our baby has branched out on his own, just like we do in life. And I need some experts to give me some advice because this is heavy. So I'm going to see if I can find a taller one to kind of support this plant that's just thriving. And I have another plant. Okay, who on here knows what plant this is? My plant experts, tell me what plant this is. And I got this plant from my beloved sister, Deborah. And I've had it for a couple years. I'm like, wow, no matter what I do to this plant, it just would not grow. Just sitting there like a lump on a log. I moved it from one part of the room to the next part of the room, and it just would not grow. And finally, and I made sure that it had some light. I had natural light. I had light from the lamp because my sister does that. And I did all those things. And finally, I found a spot in my kitchen, and it loved it. And so now it's producing. So all those experts, feel free to give me advice. Guys, I'm drinking my Caprice coffee, and I'm just saying, like, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. I just have this for me all the time. This coffee is it just feels good drinking it. You just get into a better mood, a better mindset, and it is a CBD infused coffee, but it's so good. Anyway, so no matter who doesn't have it, I sure will have it. My family loved it too. We went to on vacation, and everybody had some. Because I have two. I have the Rise as well. But my Rise is my more, I think, I'll give you an update on how I use it both interchangeably. So I'll give you an update of that. Right now, this is my pleasure. My Caprice coffee is my pleasure. And I just want to say, pleasure yourself. So as we're going through the process of these little babies, like, I'm so intrigued over all the little things I see. But plants are actually alive. And they actually, from what I understand, they can thrive off of, I guess, the oxygen or whatever from your breath or whatever. I heard that too. But anyway, as I learn about plants, I still just put everything in terms of how life is lived. So, we go through stages of life. And probably a good idea to have some plants in your house so you can just realize that sometimes you can't see your growth. Sometimes you are taking steps in the right direction and you just can't see. Like, you may think, why am I not getting ahead? And that's another conversation too, because you do have to be intentional. Number one, get your self-love going. Just get into yourself and love yourself and embrace yourself and nurture yourself. And then number two, start thinking. When you do that, you actually have the time to think about what you want to do in life and what you want to do with yourself. And you can discover that you have more things that you have than you have not. and then you can focus on those things and check them off. And so just like a plant, like we can't always see our growth, but it is happening. Okay, just the only thing is just don't waste time. I've done my share of that. I'm sure anybody out there waste time in your life. I don't know anyone who hasn't, but yeah, I mean, we all waste some kind of time, but you just have to keep a grip where you're not losing all of it. And so yeah, your progress is happening. So don't be so hard on yourself. You got little babies growing up, but sometimes things are happening, you don't even know it. So we're at the end of the year. So I would say start checking off like, wow, what have I done this year? What have I done in my life? And some of the things that you plan to do this year, I'm sure you didn't. Some of us didn't get it done. I didn't for whatever reason. But there are some things that did happen. So accolades to those things that did. Those things that you planned to do that didn't happen, just put that on your next to-do list and get some good projections going about when you're going to get those accomplished. And you just go from there. All right, y'all. I won't make this too long. So let's go ahead and help me, guys, with this little baby. There's some more babies over there, but this one fell off and said, I'm ready to go on my own. I'm ready to grow on my own. I'm ready to be on my own. I'm ready to be my own person over here. So he just like, okay, bye. And here we go. All right, everybody, let's grow. Let's grow. And whatever your nurturing thing is, do it. Whatever thing that you need to do each day to make you feel good, do it. And I'm not advocating anything like that you shouldn't do, like illegal. Don't do anything illegal, but do something that is comforting, nurturing, whether it's getting up earlier to have your peace, whether it's going to work out. For me, I have to do that, whether it's going to get a sweat, or whether it's just relaxation, taking a nice gentle walk, or just having a dark, quiet room when it's just you and yourself. Those are really good too. So anyway, that's all we have for now, and I'll see you the next time, guys. Have a great day.